Hey, what's up traders? Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 12th February 2022 with the Dave FX Hunter. So let's go. We're gonna start with the oil, but unfortunately this week the COT data was not published by the CFTC. There's probably some delay due to some holiday or something like that. So today it's gonna be without the COT, and we will look to the previous analysis as well, how they worked, not because I want to show you that I was right, but because I want to show you something that we need to look to the analysis as a consistent story, that we have to follow the update of the previous analysis, and that's how we spot the trades and potential opportunities, right? Why I'm doing this is as well because some people are always asking me for the new analysis every day, and there's really no need of new analysis every day, because we do analysis on the bigger time frames and we trade on the lower time frames, right? And sometimes it's really enough to have a view for the week and then waiting for that to happen, right? There's not necessary to do the analysis every day. So right now I want to show you, this is the oil, and I actually what I'm still expecting in here is to reach the target around 100, right? Like I was analyzing on the trading view, which is the print screen on this one. So what I was expecting, maybe it's not probably to see correctly. So when was the price here on this zone? I was expecting the pullback and then going higher, right? So here was the price in the zone, pullback, and now we are going higher. So I'm thinking that this week the target for the market makers will be to remove this zone, right? So once this happen on the lower time frame, it will create a new potential zone from where would be again possible to take a long. So I'm definitely still bullish on the oil, and honestly I think it can go much higher than 100, right? But the 100 is a nice psychological level, so I'm thinking we are currently going in there. Next one is SP 500. Last week I was predicting that we're gonna make a pullback and price will start to drop, right? So as you can see on this analysis, we had this swing higher, then it's move lower, then expecting the pullback and price move lower, right? So we had the swing higher, this, and then this. So it's actually happening, and yeah, it whole week didn't look like it's gonna happen, right? So that's how the market works, right? So I understand that it's not easy to take a trade when I'm predicting the short and it's moving higher, but we have these zones. We have seen what's going on the COT, as you can see on my analysis in the trading view, and that's why we're expecting the price to drop lower, right? So no reason to do analysis every day. We have the analysis which was analyzed on the Feb 7th, so it's actually like more than 5 days ago, and then we waiting for that to happen and waiting for the trade, right? So currently we have this trend line being tested. We have this zone in a control. It was not removed. We didn't move above, so this 4 hours and the daily zone is in control. We have this lower zone being removed, so it has created this new zone. So right now this is very possible, right? So waiting for that to happen, and if the price will make a pullback in here, I will open the trade, right? So it's showing the potential opportunity on the SP 500. Very similar is the Dow Jones or US 30 if you want. So what we have here, we have this trend line which has been violated. We had this 4 hour zone being removed, but this zone has been removed by the zone which was created in here. So this zone was eliminated again, right? So it has created the new zone in here, and this zone was eliminated again by this zone. So this zone again eliminated, and it's creating the new zone in here, right? So this is how I have to follow all the zones. So it's not like just moving the drawing one here, right? We have to follow the story, what's happening in here, which are showing us where the institutions were trading and where we can follow them, right? So yeah, I'm still expecting the price to drop a bit lower in here. However, this is not so interesting as the SP 500 for short. Next one is a Euro USD. So what was my prediction in the previous week was that the price will be ranging in here and then break higher, right? As you can see in here. Yes, it was ranging for almost whole week, and I was taking trades on the lower time frames to for this pullback, right? So actually, what was a lot of confusing in here was this drop lower below this liquidity and then this move higher. So I believe that many people was feared in here that the price will drop. However, I was almost 100% sure that this double top will be removed, right? So it happened, right? So you can see how they're doing it. So here, what happened here? Basically, those who shorted this breakdown, of course, they put the stop loss above here, right? So the people was attracted to the short in here, then they removed them out. They then destroyed their shorts, and then the price is dropping lower. So yeah, that's still the bigger picture is that we have the long-term target, this 1.15, this weekly zone, right? But how it's gonna be play out, what could be the potential next move? So now we will be going to this daily zone. Here we must watch for the lower time frame what's gonna be happening, because currently on the 1 hour time frame here will be something like a trend line, you know, and it will be somehow developing. So we will have to follow this after this breakout, and if this zone holds and the volume is coming in, we can take a long. But are we gonna take a long trade and waiting until it reach here? No, we cannot do that. We will have to take some profit on this zone, because why? Because what can happen in here? This, right? So we have the long-term expectations to price to come to this 1.15, but we must trade from the level to level, right? So this is what's possible for the next week, but we must be watching on the lower time frame for the potential entry, because if the potential entry will not come, then we can of course go lower, right? And even lower. That all depends on the dollar index, how it will behave, and this is what we will see in here. Dollar index was a bit confusing for me, because I was expecting the price to come up to make another push, and I was expecting it to happen from this level, right? So as well, I had drawn here something like this, because I thought this might will hold, and as you can see, we went lower. And where did we go? We actually we went into this daily trend line and into this daily zone, right? So it dropped below that. Now we are back above it, and we are back above this middle band channel, right? So are we gonna go all this way up? I think we will reach this top of this channel, but again, we need to go from level to level. So this is what's possible, and if this happened, then the euro will go to the level as well, right? So that's what I'm going to follow the next week. Yes, the banks are still bullish. We don't have the latest data, but we still can see they still have a quite big longs, but they don't have almost any shorts, right? So it's still bullish for me. And if the dollar will start to move like this, we will see probably the drop on the other major pairs, right? This is USDCAD, Aussie dollar. So what was the prediction in here when the price has been in this level, which is actually this level? I've been calling for the drop. So the drop happened. We can see this is the prediction, and then move higher, right? So price drop lower and then it move higher. Of course that it always doesn't look so nice, you know, as it is drawn in here. If you look what happened here, sharp move down and then this, right? This price action, it looks very strange, right? This doesn't look, this looks more like a pullback than the impulse, but you can see it was impulse. Why? Because the levels are respected. We can see how it works. Once the one level is removed, it creates the new potential potential level. So why is this one? Because here was the orders being accumulated, so the price has came down back, retested, and then it's moving higher again, right? So what's the current expectations? As said, I'm monitoring the dollar, and if it goes up, this one will most likely go down here, right? So what could be the scenario? It can come down lower in here, create this double bottom. Then, you know, this double bottom is for many people, and price start to move higher. That's for many people the reason to go long. So then I will be expecting some manipulation lower, and then maybe going higher, right? So that's how it works. We must be able to predict the scenarios and then act based on that. Next one is a GBP. So what was prediction in here? When the price was here on this top, we've been expecting the pullback down to the level, and then price move higher, right? So yeah, the pullback happened. Price reacted in here, and when we moved higher, we did not reach the target, and I think we're still going there. The pound looks the strongest against the other currencies. We still cannot see it in the COT. That's why it's strong and it's happening, because not many people know about it yet. But what's happening here, we can see that the shorts are being rapidly closed and the longs slightly growing. So these moves are happening on the closing of the shorts. That's how it works mostly on the pound, right? So I will be looking for some consolidation here, maybe manipulation below the latest lows, and then I will be looking for the longs, right? Of course, again, not holding the trade like this, because it will most likely not go like that, right? What's gonna be happening is something like this, right? So that's very difficult for the psychology to hold the trade like that. So based on the lower time frame and trading session, so for example, the GBP is the best to trade in the London session after the London Open, watching for the volume, for the drops, and then the swing trades, right? So there will be a lot of possibilities to take some trades. You know, some days it will be ranging or it will be going down, so that days you don't trade, and then another trades if it's start to giving the nice clues, you trade, right? So basically swing trading is great, and it's not about holding the trade for like this. You take a small series, small profits in the days, right? So yeah, as well, the day trading, of course, is not doesn't mean trading every day, right? So oh yeah, definitely bullish on the pound, and as said, expecting some drop first, because it will be, of course, dependent on the dollar. Next one is a USDCAD. Here I was predicting the consolidation and then price to move higher. Then still nothing happened, right? We still consolidating, nothing happening. So yeah, if the dollar getting strong, we will might get this move to this daily zone and into this trend line, right? So as you can see, not every analysis works immediately, or even sometimes, of course, we are wrong, right? So that's how we have to act based on that. And the next one is the AUDJPY. Okay, this one was amazing, because here the analysis was the break of this, which is this, and then move higher, right, into the target, which was in here, right? So we basically had this amazing move, and again, of course, I did not enter here and holding and been holding the whole week the trade. What I was waiting for here, and how I actually traded on the lower time frames, every dip and every London Open, I've been entering and taking some small profits, right? And even here I had a trade, but this last push, I didn't have it, right? Because my target was here, so I actually ended here. So you basically never, of course it would be perfect to enter here and close the trade here, but you can get these trades, but it's not gonna be your every trade. It's gonna happen sometimes, right? So where we basically make the money is when everything is confirmed in here, right? So this is what we are able to trade. So yeah, this happened, it's perfect. What's gonna happen right now, what I'm expecting currently? So as we have this weekly, daily zones in the control, we have as well the new 4 hours trend being developed. So we are now in the uptrend in the 4 hours, and this is a daily and weekly trend lines which are actually telling us that we are not breaking the trend. They are telling us that we are actually in the range, right? Because there was these lows still was not broken, right? So I'm expecting the price to reach even this, right? So how to trade it? We have this new 4 hour zone has been created in here. So I'm thinking that if the price start to do something in here, like some, of course, bullish setups after the break of this trend line, because here's gonna be some 4 hours, or maybe no 4 hours, 1 hour trend line. So if the price start to do something in here and new higher highs, then we can start to look for the trades, right? Okay, so definitely bullish on this one too. And that's it, my friends. So follow me on the Trading View, because I'm doing this analysis not every day, but as it's necessary to do. As well, I'm sharing my charts. So basically what you can get I share it in my Telegram channel. You can get basically the access into this my charts and to the updates online. So, and it's all free. So yeah, join my Telegram channel and you get these charts and you can follow this. So I wish you happy trading and have a great trading week. Bye bye.